Hi, welcome to Withdrawal classes. My name is Vijay Jagadeesh. Recently, our finance minister presented her budget. But actually, geographists will say, or climatologists will say, that it is the finance minister of India is actually Monsoon. The climate of India is Monsoon. That is regarded to be the finance minister of India because Monsoon fails, the inflation, the entire Indian economy is in trouble. Okay, so let us talk about Monsoon. Okay, and the impact of it and the origin, the complete Monsoon in mechanism, everything we will see in one single video. Please go through it, and in the end, I'm going to ask you one mains level question and one prelims level question. Try to answer that, and it is an open challenge for you. Let us start. The pulse of subcontinent decoding the climate of India. Okay, so climate of India in one single word you want to say, you can say it is monsoon. Monsoon is the climate of India. Okay, India's climate is a study of contradictions. Of course, contradiction. Like for example, there's a frozen Himalayas are there. Okay, tropical coast is there. Okay, and we have this one, dry lands are there. Okay. Here it is dry. So holistically, if you see the India as a subcontinent, it's a continent. Okay, all the combinations of climate coexist. And one single word, if you want to say, you can say monsoon. The monsoon is coming from the word Mausam. Okay, they say it is an Arabic word. Okay, basically it means seasonal reversal of wind. 2-3 times they have asked this question. Monsoon means seasonal reversal of wind. Monsoon means seasonal reversal of wind. That means half of the year the wind will move in this direction, another half the wind will move in opposite direction. That is why it is known as seasonal reversal of wind. Okay, the presentation deconstructs the system of Indian climate, moving from the physical input to the seasonal mechanics and finally the human impact. What is the impact of monsoon on the human? Okay, it's a huge impact on India. If the monsoon fails, I told you, the rural demand comes down, the economic collapses. Okay, so that is why monsoon is known as finance minister of India. Okay, so monsoon is the climate of India. It is a uniting factor. Okay, the unity in land of a climate extremes. Like for example, from here cold winds are coming. Okay, from here cold winds are stopped by Himalaya. Himalaya acts as a shield. Please write down. Himalaya acts as a shield. One way it blocks the cold Central Asian wind. And that is why India is, even though India's Tropic of Cancer is passing like this in half of India. So half of India is in the temperate zone, basically a cool and cold zone. But what happens is, because Himalaya is stopping it, India is regarded to be a tropical country. India is a warm country, keeps India 3 to 8 degree warmer than the places in the same latitude. If you go to this side, Iran and all, very extremely cold. Okay, because they don't have this shield of Himalaya. Okay, then monsoon provides 80 to 90% of country's rainfall. Okay, and it is a synchronizing rhythm from Kerala to Delhi. From here to here, a synchronizing rhythm is monsoon. Okay, while the North India lies in the temperate zone, that's why I told you the entire country is climatically treated to be tropical because of Himalaya acts as a barrier, so that we are still a warm country. Still, the warm country is there, but if you're in North India, you may say what warm countries are in this January and all. We are getting 8 degrees Celsius. Okay. I was there in Varanasi in January month, it's 8 degrees Celsius is there. But exactly opposite happens in summer season. By the month of April, May and all will be 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, we'll tell you the reason for that. Okay, so a tropical monsoon is a great unifier for India. Okay, and factors influencing the climate, latitude. See, latitude, India's latitude is between this side, you can say somewhere around 75 degree east. Okay. To 95 degree east approximately. Okay, so this is 30 degree longitudinal extent is there. Okay, and India is in the I've said about longitude. Okay, it's not latitude. So this is longitude. Write down that longitude. Okay, latitude is here. From here it is 8 degree north. To up to 38 degree north. That is also 30 degree latitude. So basically India is in northern hemisphere. It is very close to, for example, Kerala, Andaman and are very close to equator, 8 degree to 6 degree we have. Okay, so that provides that tropical concept. Okay, tropical concept. This longitude, keep in mind. Okay, longitude is basically nothing to do with the climate, but that helps it is one question asked in the UPSC, the actual time difference between the easternmost part of India and the westernmost part of India. That means westernmost is Gujarat, easternmost is Arunachal Pradesh. It is a 30-degree longitude, which means 2-hour difference is there. Okay, altitude basically the height. Okay, the entire India is not very high. There are some lowlands are there, but Himalaya, those regions, Western Ghats, some parts of Eastern Ghats, these are hilly regions. There the temperature is reduced because we have something called normal lapse rate. That means for every 1000 meter we go above, there's a 6.5 degrees Celsius temperature reduces. Okay, so hilly regions, okay, that provides a temperature cooler than the other plains. In distance from the sea, see, this peninsular regions, this region, very close to the coast, they have a maritime influence because of sea breeze and the land breeze. Sea breeze and land breeze will give you that impact, so that we don't have extreme climate. Maritime, that means winter is not very cold, summer is not very hot. Okay, and difference between day and night will also be very less. Okay, so maritime influence creates, please write on the word, equitable climate. Equitable climate means the summer is winter same, night and day also almost same temperature. Okay, whereas if you are in Delhi or somewhere in Madhya Pradesh and all, extreme climate. Climate is extremely hot during the summer season, extremely cold during the winter season. Okay, so these are the certain things you should understand. Okay, and of course we talked about Himalayas already. Okay, they act as a shield. We know that. Okay, Thar Desert is also there in India. This region, Thar Desert. What is the role of Thar Desert? Is Thar Desert basically is a very hot region, no vegetation. Okay, and even it doesn't have any kind of direct monsoon, but it acts as a heat engine. It provides a low pressure needed for the monsoon to arrive. Okay, so acts as a heat sink in summer and creating intense low pressure. Please write down this. Monsoon is coming to India because there's a low pressure created over India in the summer season. One of the reasons is the Thar Desert. Okay, and physiography of India is very important because, like for example, if there is no Western Ghats is there, this is a Western Ghats. Okay, if there is no Western Ghats, then this regions, the monsoon which is coming will be moving away. Okay, so Kerala gets rainfall, whereas Tamil Nadu do not get rainfall because of the Western Ghats also. Western Ghats acts as a orographic barrier. We have orographic rain. That means the mountain is blocking the clouds. So one side there will be rainfall, one side there will not be any rainfall. So the windward and the leeward concept. There's like another very famous question nowadays. They're not asking Mumbai is better whereas the Pune is drier. That kind of question. Or Mangaluru and Bengaluru they compare. Okay. So basically Tamil Nadu and Kerala we can compare. Tamil Nadu has got less rainfall compared to Kerala. The reason is again Western Ghats. Tamil Nadu comes in the leeward side of the Western Ghats. Okay. So any concept you are not understanding, please let me know in the comment section, or you can call me also. We'll discuss. See, concept of geography is very easy. Okay, you have to be taught properly. And in our prelims level, 20% the question definitely comes from the geography, which is actually interdisciplinary, meaning it has got economics, ecology, international relations all together. Okay. So what is the mechanics of monsoon? One of the foremost thing is the differential heating. So during the summer season, what happens? There's a huge heating happens in the land, and thereby it creates a low pressure. You can also relate this with the sea breeze and land breeze also. Okay, during the daytime, what happens? Please write down. Daytime, land gets heated up faster, whereas the water will be less, or it's not observing the water heat. So what happens? Daytime, the breeze will be moving from sea to land. Please write down. During daytime, the wind will be moving from sea to land. During daytime, okay, because there's a low pressure developed over the land. There's a low pressure developed over the land. The wind will move from sea to land. Okay, sea to land. So for that, you should know that always the wind will move from high pressure to low pressure. Always the wind will move from high pressure to low pressure. Okay, so high pressure to low pressure, the wind will move. So during the daytime, the wind will move from sea to land. That is why the cooling effect you will get. Okay, if you are in the coastal region, Mumbai or Kochi, you get a cooling effect by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock and all because of this sea breeze. And the night it will be reversed. Okay, the wind will move from land to sea, that is reversed. Okay, so that is what differential heating. You can say that India is, so basically India is a land and Indian Ocean is a sea. So the exchange of this one, you can say wind is moving from Indian Ocean to India. Like that, you can just see that it is the extrapolation of sea breeze and land breeze. Okay. Pressure gradients are there. Indian Ocean remains cooler, okay, high pressure, and the wind moves from high pressure to low pressure. That's what sea to land I told you. Then important is ITCs, that intertropical convergence zone. Intertropical convergence zone, what happens is it is moving from, normally it is over the equator. Please write down this word. Normally it is over the equator, and when the sun is moving towards the north, okay, you should know that 21st of June, the sun is over the Tropic of Cancer, that is over India. Okay, so because of this, ITCs that will also move towards India, and thereby the monsoon winds are attracted to this. Okay, so in search of ITCs, that, like for example, if this is the equator, the wind which is coming to the equator, they should suppose and come and confluence this place. No, they'll cross the equator and they will turn like this because of Coriolis force. Okay, right on the word Coriolis force, deflection will happen. Okay, the wind is coming to the equator, but it is seeing that ITCs that shifted to north of India, so it will cross the equator and they will turn this side. That is because of Coriolis force, or sometimes you can also known as you can also understand this by Ferrel's law. Ferrel's law, which says that once the wind is coming from the southern hemisphere, after crossing the northern hemisphere, it will turn like this. Okay. This is what the Ferrel's law talks about. That is why now it is, equator is here, no, it is coming and turning like this. That is why southwest monsoon. So there is a logic behind this. Okay, southwest monsoon, because after reaching the equator, the wind will be moving to its right in the northern hemisphere. Okay. So these are the mechanisms or why the monsoon is reaching India. Okay, differential heating, you can say, pressure gradient, you can say, ITCs are shifting, you can say. Okay, then you can see southeast trade wind crosses the equator and deflected through the Coriolis force, which also I told you. Okay, and global teleconnections and external modifiers, you can say, concept of El Nino. Please write down. El Nino happens somewhere in the South American coast. Okay, Chile, Atacama Desert, Peru and all there, there it happens. Normally what happens, normally there will be a cold ocean current. Please write down the name of the cold ocean current, which is known as Humboldt current. Okay, Humboldt current. Okay, HUMH. Okay, Humboldt current is the cold current normally present in the coast of Peru. But sometimes that cold current is replaced by a warm current, okay, which is this one, El Nino. This El Nino is a disruptor. It will fail the monsoon. Okay, it comes sometimes between 2 to 7 years. It's a totally irregular warm ocean current which will disrupt the rainfall pattern in monsoon, and India gets a failure of monsoon because of El Nino. Look at this. Where is India and where is South America? That is what the global connectors. Okay, then this one, Indian Ocean dipole. Okay, this is also asked in the exam. Indian Ocean dipole, please write down. A positive dipole is warm West Indian Ocean. Warm West, if this is a warm West Indian Ocean. So this is the entire Indian Ocean. In the entire Indian Ocean, western side, that is African side, there should be a warm water. There should be a warm water. That will help India to have more rainfall. Okay. Negative phase, what happens? Cool western side, that African side of the Indian Ocean, if it is cooler, then monsoon will fail. Okay, so El Nino is straight away it fails whenever it comes. Indian Ocean dipole, there is a pressure difference should be there. Western side of the Indian Ocean should have a warmer water that will create a positive Indian monsoon. Okay, La Nina is opposite of El Nino. Okay, what happens? It helps in the cold water in the coast of Peru, of the coast of Peru, that will create more rainfall in India. Sometimes flooding also happens in this India because of the La Nina. La Nina is actually good. It enhances rainfall in India. Okay. Then you have southern oscillation. Okay, that is between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. There's a pressure differences are there that will also impact the monsoon. Okay, so we know that differential heating, pressure gradient, shifting of ITCs, that Coriolis force, El Nino, La Nino, Indian Ocean dipole, then southern oscillation, all these are impacting the monsoon. Okay, so what is the different phases of this first one? First one will start from here. Okay, southwest monsoon comes between June to September. Okay, so on 1st June, 99.9% it will reach the coast of Kerala. Okay, and it will move on the other sides. So it will be there by September. The entire India will be under the monsoon. Okay, and October, November there will be retreating monsoon, which is also known as by the name northeast monsoon. Okay. northeast monsoon. That is coming from the northeast. Okay. So here one thing you have to understand, northeast monsoon create rainfall to the northeastern region. That is not true. Okay. It is because it is originating from northeast, but the rainfall is only in the Tamil Nadu coast. Okay. And because Tamil Nadu coast do not get rainfall in the southwest monsoon, they get rainfall in the northeastern region. Understood? And between the December to February, it's a cold region. Okay. And again, March to May, there's a summer. Okay. So in the summer only, the rainfall is coming. So we can say the southwest monsoon is a summer monsoon. Northeast monsoon as a winter monsoon also, you can say. Okay. So these are the 4 cycles of monsoon or climatic pattern in India. So from June to September, it's the southwest monsoon. October to November, we have a retreating monsoon or northeast monsoon. Then December to February, winter season. March to May, you can say summer season. Okay. So in the cold weather season also, normally we should not get the rainfall. I told you, no. See, this region will not get rainfall. Okay. But here, what happened? There's something called western disturbances, winter rainfall in northern India. Please write down winter rainfall in northern India, western disturbance from Mediterranean Sea. Okay, from Mediterranean Sea, some temperate cyclones are brought to India by westerly jet stream. Please write down from Mediterranean Sea. It is around 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers away. From there, a temperate cyclone. Okay, 2 types of cyclone, tropical cyclone, temperate cyclone. Here it is a temperate cyclone is brought to India and they'll bring some rainfall, which is very important or very good for the rabi crops in the winter season. Otherwise, there is no rainfall. Look at the nature. Okay, so rabi crops are using that rainfall. Okay, so condition during this period will be normally clear sky will be there, but western disturbance will create rainfall whiter for the rabi crops. Okay, during the hot summer season, what happens? There's a local wind in northern India, also known by the name Andi. Extremely hot, people die sometimes. Okay, it's a fatal. Okay, it's a hot, dry and gusty winds. Okay, it is found in Thar, this region, the entire northern India. Okay, and some places during this we also have mango shower. We also have this one. What is that? Forgot. No. This one nor'wester that is in Bengal, which is known as Kal Baishakhi. Please write down. It is not very bad in noting. Kal Baishakhi, mango shower. Okay, cherry blossom. These are some of the other local winds. Cherry blossom is found in Karnataka, useful for blossoming of coffee beans. Coffee flowers beans. Okay, then Kal Baishakhi is found in West Bengal. Okay, these are the something you can refer actually NCERT along with this video. It will help you. Okay, southwest monsoon, lifeblood of nation, because 95% you can say it's written 75%. I'll say 90% at least. The entire India gets rainfall. So it onset is June 1st. Okay, June 1st is actually Kerala. The school starts at 1st June. There's a proposal coming that we should have a rainfall vacation basically. Okay, because most of this June, July and all, there's an often floodings coming. Schools are given holiday school. So there's a proposal coming up. Okay, Kerala may have a reverse, but that is not easy to have because entire sync with the national level calendar. No, so there are 2 branches of southwest monsoon. Please write down. One is the Arabian branch, one is the Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, so Arabian branch comes and hits the Western Ghats because orographic immediate rainfall will be there. So Western Ghats, the entire Mumbai to Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, all this will have rainfall. The other sides will not have rainfall. Okay, always remember the rainfall comes on sudden outburst. Suddenly it will come on 1st of Kerala and then it goes on towards to the remaining parts of the India. Okay, so Bay of Bengal comes and hits the Arakan Yoma this side, then they are diverted to India like this. Okay, so there's a mountain here wrote down, this Arakan Yoma in the Myanmar coast. Okay, it will go and hit there, then it deflects and comes to India. And when it comes here, you have this GKJ, Garo, Kashi and Jaintia. These are the mountains in Meghalaya. And that is where the Serapunji, Mouse syndrome and all located. And from there, they will come. Okay, they'll come to here. And by the time this will come here, both, please write down this, both Arabian branch as well as Bay of Bengal branch will meet over Punjab. There can be a question, I have seen some question, which state has rainfall from both Arabian branch as well as Bay of Bengal branch? Punjab will get that. Punjab is actually gifted state. Okay, it gets Arabian branch rainfall, it gets Bay of Bengal rainfall, and it gets western disturbances also rainfall, that is winter rainfall. In addition to that, how many rivers are? 5 rivers are there. Okay, so gifted down. There is no surprise that these people are agriculturally advanced. Okay, now withdrawal of the monsoon, what happens? By the month of October, November, there will be high pressure developed. Please write in the high pressure. See, low pressure means what? It will attract the wind. Okay, high pressure is the area of divergence. Wind will move outside. Wind will move outside. Okay, so there's a high pressure developed over India. The wind will move outside, and when it moving here and all mountain is there, so they will channelize into Bay of Bengal. So when it comes to Bay of Bengal, it acquires some moisture and they will produce rainfall in the Coromandel coast. That means Tamil Nadu coast gets rainfall because of the retreating monsoon, also known as northeast monsoon. So northeast monsoon do not provide rainfall to the northeastern region. It's starting from the northeast region. It comes during this period. There will be a lot of tropical cyclones. See, western disturbance is the temperate cyclone. This is a tropical cyclone, and that will also give additional rainfall. And October, November, December, it will be holiday in Tamil Nadu, flooding in Tamil Nadu. Okay. So this time what happens? ITCZ is moving south of equator. So this wind will go to in finding this one. Okay. It's a rainy season in Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu do not get rainfall during the southwest monsoon. They get rainfall only in the northeast monsoon. Totally opposite to Kerala, you can say. Okay, now this is also very important. This is also asked in the prelims level. Köppen's classification. Okay, Köppen's classification, look at this AMW. Okay, AMW, this regions, A means a tropical. Okay, A means a tropical. A means a tropical. There is hot and wet climate. Okay, now whenever this M is coming, monsoon. So Kerala and all will come AMW. That means it is a tropical climate, monsoon climate and dry winter season. That means there is no rainfall happening in Kerala in the winter season. Okay. Whereas if you go to Tamil Nadu, this side, it is not given, please write down AS. Okay, tropical but dry summer. Tamil Nadu, there is no rainfall happening in the summer season. They get a rainfall in the winter season. Similar to the Punjab, Haryana, that place they are getting western disturbances. No, that is also winter rainfall. So two winter rainfall in India. One is that western disturbances in northern India, then the northeast monsoon in Tamil Nadu. Okay, then this is and all coming as CWG. Okay, Madhya Pradesh, all this will be CWG. Then Rajasthan and all BWHW. Please write down BWH. Then BW means it's a grassland. Okay, basically dry climate. B means dry climate. B means dry climate. Then E and D and all cold. Cold climate, the tundra type of climate. Okay, so one thing understand between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Tamil Nadu is AS, tropical but dry summer. This is AMW, that means tropical monsoon and it is a dry winter season. Kerala do not get rainfall in the winter season. Central part of India is known as CWG. This please refer from the NCERT 11th standard and please learn that. Rectification, please do that. Sure short question coming on Köppen's classification. Okay, so agriculture canvas, if you look at this, in the western side we have a western dry regions. Okay, so we have some kind of vegetation, dry farming and all will be there. Okay, the western side we also have laterite soil, not much useful. Please, I have already done one soil class. Please check that. Laterite soil not useful for agriculture. Basically, we cannot have paddy cultivation, rice cultivation, that is not possible. But some kind of tapioca, cashew nut we can grow. That is there. Okay, Ganga basin. This is the you can say granary of India. Okay, from Punjab to this region, you have good soil, good water availability. Okay, so they grow a lot of crops: sugarcane, wheat, paddy, everything they grow. Okay. Now, study of the contracts, look at this. Mao syndrome, the world's largest rainfall, that get 1000 centimeter rainfall per year. Okay, whereas Jaisalmer gets less than 12 centimeter. The paradoxical, you can see. Okay, then in Rajasthan, okay, there's a place called Palodi, 51 degrees Celsius, whereas Dras in Ladakh minus 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, then comes like Kerala, it's almost equitable climate. Okay, there is no much difference between summer and winter. There is no much difference in day and night. Okay, whereas in Thar Desert, or even you can write an example of Delhi. Okay, 8 degrees Celsius in the winter season, 48 degrees Celsius in the this one summer season. Okay, these are extreme climate. Okay. So these are the other things which is uniting India, you can say. So monsoon economy, I told you. Okay, the monsoon is the real finance minister of India. Okay, the Monsoon is the real finance minister of India because, see, in fact, RBI will say this in their monetary policy. In fact, one of my monetary policy, I told you, they will wait for the monsoon. If the monsoon is good, they need not do much changes in the policy rates. If the monsoon is failing, then there will be a possibility. Okay, this year I am not expecting, but long time we did not have El Nino. Long time, most of the years we had La Nina only. So possibility, I don't know if it is coming. So if the monsoon is failing, rural demand will come down. Okay, economy of India will be down. The GDP growth will not happen. So there's a real finance minister of India. Okay, so it will affect the agriculture. 60% of agriculture is rain-fed. 60% of India's agriculture is rain-fed. That means there is no proper irrigation. If the rainfall is coming, they'll have a rainfall. Agriculture. Water scarcity will create. Reservoir will dry up. Hydroelectricity power will dry up. Okay, it will create a disaster in India. Okay, and sometimes if it is over rainfall is happening, it will create a flood also, or it will create a drought. So basically, monsoon is highly unpredictable, erratic, and it is sometimes yearly withdrawal will happen, late onset will happen. This time what happened, on 23rd May itself, it has come in Andaman. Okay, 23rd May. Okay, and by 27th it has reached Kerala also. Okay, sometimes this is what monsoon is highly erratic. Okay, unpredictable. Okay, and now what happens? Climate change is happening. Okay, glacial retreat is happening. Sea level is increasing. Erratic monsoon, I told you now. Okay, and heat wave. These are the challenges in India itself. It is a challenge. Okay. So as a conclusion, we have a balance. Okay, India's climate is complex engine driven by the Himalaya, Indian Ocean, monsoon winds. India is having a flood, water, economic security, all this. Understanding this system is no longer just academic. It's a climatic shift is happening because of anthropogenic factors, because of human factors. Nowadays, more number of this is happening. Cloud burst is happening. Local flood is creating. Avalanches are coming. All these are unpredictable. Okay, so that's something we have to deal with along with the disaster management. So this is a summary. This one I forgot to tell you. Please write down this. Tibet Plateau acts as a heat engine that will also create a low pressure, which will attract the wind to come to India. Okay, coastal versus interior. Coastal is the maritime effect, equitable climate. Mars syndrome, heavy rainfall is there. Palodi, there's a high temperature will be there. And seasonal reversal of wind, this is what the definition of monsoon. Okay, understand this. Okay, latitudinal divide is there. Okay, for example, Kerala versus to Jammu Kashmir. Then altitude difference is also there. Okay, so try to answer this question. With reference to the Indian monsoon, consider the following statement. Differential heating of the land and the sea is one of the primary cause of the monsoon wind. The El Nino phenomenon is generally associated with the weaker Indian monsoon. The southwest monsoon reaches Tamil Nadu before Kerala. Retreating monsoon is also known by the name northeast monsoon. Okay, it's a very easy question. You can answer this question. And if you want very serious question, one mains question also I am adding. The Indian monsoon is a complex climatic phenomena influenced by both regional and global factors. Discuss the factors affecting the Indian monsoon and examine its impact on the Indian economy. Okay, so this is a short period of time. We have covered maximum on the Indian monsoon. If you have specific doubts or something I have missed, you can always give me a call or a comment here so that we can take up in the